have some not so good news. When we first got reports of the two species that were found last year, we went and we carried out surveys and we really didn't get any additional specimens. However, last week, as a matter of fact, we have one in the fisheries department, a live specimen, where one was caught about 14 miles down the Rio Hondo from where those two original specimens were caught. I think it has a lot to do with the intensive public communication that we've been doing. We've been working a lot in those rural communities, and so people are now looking out for them. But a specimen was caught last week by a fisherman in a little bit further down south in the Rio Hondo. So it is an indication that it is here in that particular watershed, and there is a need for us to now put in place now an action plan to how to deal with it. We're working very closely with our Mexican counterparts who are keen with this issue because they are concerned about it moving into this area for them. They already have the invasion in the northern part of Mexico, but they don't want to see it now move in this area, in the Yucatan area.
Outline the specificity of the threat, if you could.
Sure. The armored catfish or devilfish, there's several names for it, is really a species that is a very robust species. It in northern Mexico, it actually displaced tilapia. So it has that potential. It in places like Florida, if you do some research, it's actually the cause of a lot of, it undermines the foundation of these beautiful houses that are along waterways because it digs a hole about this big. It's a burrower, and it digs these burrows into the banks. And what it does, and the burrows are about 3 meters long. And so it's very destructive to your natural environment, and it's very robust. It actually, this specimen that we caught, the fishers had it outside of water for hours. It could live on land without being in water, and so it's the reason why it's important for us, and I guess for our partners across the border, is because our local species are already under stress by the tilapia invasion. It competes for them like the bay snook and these species who naturally nest. They create nets. These fish just literally marginalize them and push them out and displace them. And so it has the potential to really marginalize your local species and also to cause significant damage to special features. The Mexicans are really worried about their cenotes. You know, they have a complex limestone system in the Yucatan area, and imagine if this catfish gets into these waterways and start drilling these holes in it, they'll have some serious problems.